Hey everyone, today I'm going to be bringing you the top 10 facts about Dragon Ball. In this video, I'm going to be talking mostly about Dragon Ball. I won't be talking about Dragon Ball Z yet. Maybe in a future video I may be doing that. I'm not too sure about GT or just the manga in general, just purely going to be about Dragon Ball. So fact number 1 is that Piccolo is actually Akira Toriyama's favorite character. Honestly, I didn't really expect that because in an interview he actually said it is really cliche when bad guys turn into good guys, but it just feels really great drawing it. It's kind of surprising since Vegeta is Akira's least favorite character, since both of their stories with Piccolo and Vegeta kind of seem the same, you know? They start off as bad guys, then later in the series even though Vegeta wasn't technically much of a good guy, but he was just much more friendly, I guess, when you really think about that. Fact number 2 is that the character Launch wasn't actually a regular character in Dragon Ball Z. Purely because I'm talking about Dragon Ball Z in this one is because Launch basically is a character which was shown here and there in the original Dragon Ball series, but in Dragon Ball Z she was only really shown once. Pretty much what happened is that after a fight, she was pretty much shown drowning her sorrows in a bar after Nappa had killed Tien, and then later on she was mentioned in Dragon Ball Z Kai by Bulma, but other than that, that was pretty much all we've seen, even though there was one last scene, I'm sure, where she's shown briefly just being seen where Goku was just asking everyone for energy when he's trying to kill Kid Buu. But other than that, we pretty much never see her, even though she was an on and off character in normal Dragon Ball. Fact number 3 is that Bulma's name actually translates to panties. Main reason this is so relevant is that pretty much Bulma and all her children are pretty much named after articles of clothing, with Trunks and with Bra, I guess if you want to call. I don't really know if she's really relevant since she's in GT, but other than that, that's pretty much kind of stupid, but it's still pretty funny. Piccolo was only 3 when he fought Goku at the World Martial Arts Tournament, and in the Saiyan Saga in Dragon Ball Z, Piccolo was only 4 years older than Gohan. Pretty much, if you don't know, Namekians both are asexual and age much more at a significant rate than normal humans, which is very interesting about the Namekian race. Fact number 5, Goku, Bulma, Oolong, and Yamcha are all based off the Chinese epic Journey to the West. I think this is actually a famous Chinese folktale. I'm not really too sure about that, but that's just what I can remember of it. But it's just kind of really interesting because, you know, from nowadays most anime and manga have a big influence from both Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, and to see what the thing to inspire Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, it's just very interesting that it actually comes from a folktale or an ancient fairy tale. I'm not really too sure about that, but other than that, it's very interesting to see. And here come the Yamcha facts. Fact number 6 is that Yamcha is lost in every single quarterfinal of the World Martial Arts Tournament. Just when you think the Yamcha can't get any even worse, he's lost at every single martial arts tournament in the quarterfinals. Just think how bad it must be to be Yamcha, just lost so much, he's been through a lot. Just feel really bad for the character. Comes another Yamcha fact. Fact number 7 is that Yamcha is either killed, already dead, or critically injured at the end of every single saga, both in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Number 8, the main reason which I put this in was purely because I forgot about it until I actually put it in the video. Is that Chaozu only has one strand of hair on his head, which is kind of interesting since he always has that little black hat on. Whenever it's just like zapped or just pretty much just taken off his head, he just looks very cool or something. It looks pretty funny, to be honest. Doesn't really, just like with one strand of hair, just looks really weird on him. But other than that, I thought it was, you know, a quick tip for just in case. I think that a lot of people would have forgotten about that. Fact number 9 is that the 6 dots in Kuririn's head are actually from incense burns from when he trained at the monk's temple. Personally, that's always the information which I always want to know, like where exactly did all these dots in his head come from. Like, fact number 10 is that Goku may have actually met Dr. Gero in the original Dragon Ball. Pretty much what happened is that when future Trunks stated to Goku that letting Dr. Gero go was his biggest mistake, this infers to that Goku did in fact run into Dr. Gero as a child. I hope you at least learned one thing from this video, and if you have any sort of idea what I can do for a next video, just leave it in the comments below. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.